because I just assume things are running. One moment. Where's it paused? There we go, it's not paused. It's fine. Right. So I'm going to assume this is running. I can't see messages. My phone ran out of battery. So if you do join me, hello. As good as I can give you. Right. This is going to be a journey to Caernarfon, as selected by one of you guys. I can't remember which one it was. Should know. Rapper David. That's the one. So let's start our pre-flight checks. That's the one I want. Okay, so I want a takeoff option. Departing west, I guess.
Liverpool ground, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with Delta. Request taxi to the active west departure. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, taxi to and hold short of runway 9er via taxiway Tango Alpha Charlie. Contact tower on 121.905 when ready.
Fine. So we've got taxi clearance.
Taxiing hold short runway 9er via taxiway Tango Alpha Charlie. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Right, and we're turning on our progressive taxi. Right, okay, so first thing we need to do is check. So brakes, they're fine, electrical equipment, autopilot is off, avionics master switch was off, it's now on, fuel selector battle, both. So we need to open the throttle a little bit. Let's put the brakes on, mixture, rich. Nothing outside. Master's on. Boxes on. Ignition switch. There we go. Then we need to check the oil pressure. What is the oil pressure? It's a bit low. Turn off the fuel pump. Flashing beacon and nav lights. So with our taxi lights on. Tracked flaps, that's fine. Right, okay, so now we need to go and do some taxiing. So we've got our pressure up and we've got our temperatures coming up. There's the progressive taxi line over there. Right. Okay, we haven't taken off yet, so I've got an estimated time of arrival. I also have not loaded my flight plan yet, so let's load the flight plan. So we now have a flight plan, which tells me we've got 3 hours to get there at this speed. It's 55 miles away. Don't worry, it won't take that long. It's just because we're only doing 20 on a taxiway. hate big airports. It takes forever to taxi them. Lovely empty airport this. Oh, there's a plane. Let's have a look around. Nothing around. I'd expect an airport like this to have a little bit more traffic, but so we're going to EGCK. And we hold short. Right, so now we're going to request takeoff clearance.
Liverpool Tower, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, ready for west departure at runway 9er. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, cleared for takeoff, runway 9er, west departure, approved.
Okay, so I got my departure
Cleared
accepted.
for takeoff, runway 9er. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Right. So the runway goes the opposite direction to the one I want to go. If you're talking to me, I can't see any messages at the moment. I have no ability to read them. Right, okay, so I'm holding at runway 9. I'm going to set the parking brake. I'm going to go in cockpit, and we're going to set throttle so we get 1800 RPM. Right, we're going to set our flaps to 1. Turn the taxi lights off now. Mixture's maxed, and we increase throttle to max. Let's flip to an easier to view screen, and you can see our speed increasing. Okay, we should be able to take off now. Okay, so we've taken off and we're back on instruments. Remove flaps. Right, we need to turn around. Right, we're 1,000 feet. We've just left the airport. And we've done a 90-degree turn. noting the local time is 8:18 AM. And it's 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're approaching 1,500 feet. We're aiming to go to up to 6,500 for cruising at this particular journey. We are going over the edge of Wales where there are some hills.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Okay, thank you. So we're now on Liverpool departure.
Liverpool departure. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is type Cessna Skyhawk 2 miles north of Liverpool. Request flight following. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Liverpool departure, squawk 7732.
So we've got a squawk code of 7732.
Squawk 7732. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Right, so let's
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, radar contact 2 miles northwest of Liverpool 2500, altimeter 2992.
Right, so radar contact. Acknowledged.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
And we have 55 miles to go. Right, so I've set our height of 6,500 and a heading on autopilot. So fortunately I shouldn't need to put anything except check the dials.
Liverpool approach. Cessna Golf X-ray November Uniform X-ray with you. Cessna Golf X-ray November Uniform X-ray Liverpool approach. Roger. Altimeter 2992.
So this part is the boring part for most of you probably, so let's have some scenery instead. Looks like there's another airport over there. Well, there is, if you look at the map. It's EGNP or whatever it is. Let's look that way. So we come from back there.
Alpha Foxtrot Mike, traffic is 10 o'clock, 4 miles at 6,500. Cessna Skyhawk, report them in sight. Cessna November Uniform X-ray, traffic is 2 o'clock, 4 miles at 3,900. Cessna Skyhawk, report them in sight. Cessna November Uniform X-ray, traffic in sight.
I can't see them. Let's have a look. Change view. There they are. They're up there.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Hampton Cessna Skyhawk in sight.
Well, they were. There they are. They're up there. He's 6,500 feet. I'm not that high. It's quite a close call, this, in terms of planes. He's literally flying right in front of me. He's 1 mile away, so yep, he's passed, so don't have to worry about crashing into him. Right, and there's the Welsh countryside dead ahead. Let's go back into here. He went over that way somewhere. There he is. So basically he's flying one of these. down. See traffic on the motorway. The new Flight Simulator game's going to have, well, does have a hell of a lot more detail, but I still think this is pretty good for its age. How am I doing for heights? I'm at 5,500 feet right now. Just another 1,000 to go. And we've got 50 miles to go. Yeah, once we hit heights, we should reduce that time from 42 minutes to a lot less. This is just literally our speed for going up in height at 70 miles an hour. All the gauges look fine. Right, we're at 6,000 feet now. Just 500 to go, and we're going to check the heading over here. Vertical speed is going up by 700 per minute. So we've got 300 to go. And our vertical speed should start going down in a sec. And we're approaching it now, so there we go. It's dropping. And we've reached our height, so now our speed should increase. Let's go back into said cockpit and drop the mixture to lean.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, contact awarded approach on 123.35. Cessna November Uniform X-ray, contact Woodfield approach on 121.0. 123.35 for Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Howerton approach, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with you. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Howerton approach, roger, altimeter 2992.
We're flying through a cloud. Okay, so let's just hope we can not hit one of those mountains over there. So we're flying over a channel right now. Bunch of water. River. That goes out to the sea. There's quite a bit of cloud around here. Let's have a look. Let's get back into here. 36 Fahrenheit. Chance of ice. Put a few different lights on. Handy. You can't really see where we're going now. And we're going into the dense cloud. So I'll have to rely on instruments and the windows to see where I'm going. Wasn't a thick cloud, that's good. So the hill range ahead is the start of the hills in this area. We're following our flight line pretty well, to be fair. I'm going to adjust the heading very slightly. Partly because it's slightly lower over there, and partly because it wasn't quite straight enough. We should be on a straight approach for the airport. Right, we've got a time of 25 minutes and 42 miles, 41 miles. We're currently travelling at an airspeed of 105. The oil temperature's within range. It's a little on the higher side, but it'll do. Not really a lot to report. There's a few clouds. There's a lot of countryside. We're going to go into a big cloud. It's getting a bit warmer. It's 8:30 in the morning. Getting a little bit of tearing. I have to adjust the frame rate so it doesn't go over 60. See if I can find a way of doing that later. Oh, good, we're through that cloud. It's the north coast of Wales. Let's have a look round. So I'm continuing to fly my Cessna C172. I think I'm going to create a bunch of airport visitations for the Cessna. This is the fourth, second stream one, but fourth. Let's move the mouse. So there's a blue line on the map, it's probably just a border or something. Could be a road. Is it a river? Could be. Not quite sure though. I think it's just a border. Probably get told to change channels in a minute. Nice and calm. It's a little bit like Truck Simulator, except you've got the autopilot option. You don't have to worry about corners. Or traffic. Well, much. So we've got 32 miles to go, 20 minutes expected. Looking at our speedo, we're doing just over 100. I suspect it's because we're at a slightly higher height than we have been on previous journeys, that we're going a little bit slower. I tend to find when there's less air it's a bit more difficult to get speed out of prop planes. Mountains it's getting any closer. I think they are, though.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike, contact Manchester Center on 118.775.
Okay.
Going to 118.775. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Manchester Center, Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike with you. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike, Manchester Center, Roger, altimeter 2992.
I don't know why it's always 2992, but it's
Manchester
basically
Center, Cessna Golf Charlie Bravo Lima Tango with you 8,500. Cessna Golf Charlie Bravo Lima Tango, Manchester Center, Roger, altimeter 2992.
so okay. As I was about to say, if you look at the altimeter, which is the one which looks like it's got I don't know, 6:30, but anyway, it's not. It's 6,500 feet. It's next to the so you've got 3 big dials along the top. It's the right hand one in that central section. It's got 2 and a 9 and a 9. That's what the 2992 thing they're always on about. I think it's to do with pressure. I can't remember now. I looked into it years ago. Every aircraft has got a set of letters to identify it by. This is GBAFM. G tends not to be read out as often. For example, mine is known as Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. It forgets the G-B. However, when I'm announcing it, I announce the full thing and they just agree and they just forget the first bit. Right, so 16 minutes, 27 miles. So we've got to get over these hills by the looks of things. I say hills, probably mountains. I'd like to see if the Giant's Causeway's in this game. Anyone know an airport over in Ireland that is near to it? Put it in the comments and I'll have a look at the end of the stream. If not, I'll look it up. Because I think that will be my next destination, Ireland. I'm thinking maybe a quick trot across the water to Belfast initially. The reason I'm not doing longer journeys is because I'm practicing my short distance flying and my landing skills with this plane, which I think I've pretty much got sorted, but I'm trying to make sure I know the air traffic rules as well. So like last time, for example, it asked me to go into a traffic right pattern, basically meaning you circle one side of the airport rather than the other. Where you say circle, where it basically means is you want to land at the opposite end to where you are. So you're going around the wrong way to get to it. So we've got 24 miles to go. We're currently travelling at just over 100. According to the GPS, we're doing 96. So, I don't know. We're going over these hills anyway. A few lakes. And that's Wales. That's the edge of the Irish Sea. You can just about see the land over the other side. That's still England, I believe. Yeah, over there. It appears we're over about half the mountains or hills now. It's quite difficult to tell actually from this angle.
Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Oh, it's me.
Contact Valley approach on 134.35.
Okay, gotta go over to Valley Approach.
Going to 134.35. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Valley approach. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Mike with you. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Mike Valley approach. Roger. Altimeter 29902.
Right, so we're at 19 miles. We're going to EGCK. EGCK is on the list, so I'm going to attempt contact.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Mike is 18 miles east, 6,500 inbound to land, runway 2.
I don't really know what the downwind leg, the upwind leg, or the crosswind leg, or anything of that is. Downwind must be going down. Crosswind, I don't know. I don't think there's any wind, so it's not going to make any difference to me. Right. I'm going to drop a little bit of height. So we dropped our estimated arrival time by a couple of minutes because of that.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Mike is 15 miles east, 6,100 inbound to land, runway 2.
Hoping someone answers. Oh great, now I can't see a thing. Drop down slightly more. Right, so we're looking for an airport which should be dead ahead. Around the water somewhere.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot, Mike is 13 miles east, 5,900 inbound to land, runway 2.
It'd be nice if they answered. Right, okay, I can now see the airport on the minimap. Problem is, it doesn't tell you what blooming runways they are. Right, so let's go back over there for a minute. So I appear to have a runway dead ahead of me.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final runway 2 to land. Valley approach. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is type Cessna Skyhawk 9 miles east of Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. Request flight following. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike Valley approach squawk 7167. Squawk 7167.
Some talking
Cessna
going on.
Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike radar contact 8 miles east of Echo Golf Charlie Kilo 5300 altimeter 29902. Copy. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
Right, let's turn that off, put the mixer back, drop that, turn on some flaps, turn.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is 6 miles east 5000 inbound to land runway 2. Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on downwind runway 2. Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf
I'm just
Bravo
trying
Alpha
to get them to
Foxtrot
acknowledge
Mike
me.
is 5 miles east 4500 inbound to land runway 2. Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final runway 2 to land.
Hang on.
Valley approach. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is type Cessna Skyhawk 4 miles east of Echo Golf Charlie Kilo. Request flight following. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike Valley approach squawk 1211. Squawk 1211. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike radar contact 3 miles east of Echo Golf Charlie
Yes,
Kilo 2700 altimeter 29902. Copy. Cessna Alpha Foxtrot Mike.
That's 26, isn't it? So 1, 2, 3. 1. Caernarfon Airport. Tune. Select. Runway.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final runway 26 to land.
I think I've missed it. Fortunately, it's a small aircraft, so it was a bit of a last-minute thing.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is 2 miles southwest 400 inbound to land. Runway 8.
Quite tight turns, if I can make it. Where's the runway? There it is.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final runway 8 to land.
Extending flaps. There's runway 2. I'd never have made runway 2. And should be a successful landing this one. Or it would have been had I turned the throttle right off. Bloody idiot. Let's make that a third attempt.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is on final runway 26 to land.
Almost there, almost there. And That's more like it. Not quite straight enough, but I can work that out. That's better. Landed. Hey look, there's the fuel station. That's where I want to go. Right, now to clear the runway.
Echo Golf Charlie Kilo traffic. Cessna Golf Bravo Alpha Foxtrot Mike is clear of the runway.
There we go, and we're filled up with fuel, ready for the next time. Well, there doesn't appear to be anywhere to go on this particular airfield. It's well, an unmanned airfield, Caernarfon. Must have gone through it, clipping. I don't know. Right, okay, so let's go in and oops, not press that button. Give it a moment. Black hole. Can I play Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? No, I don't have it. Ace, hi. Blue, hi. Ricardo, hi. Right, that's the highs done. Come on, back into the game. Okay, fine, we're in. So let's get back into the aircraft this time. There we go. And let's do the shutdown procedure. So handbrake, mixture off, throttle off, flaps up, avionics off, 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 and fuel off. Right, that is another flight complete. Thank you for watching. If you continue to watch throughout that, brilliant, thank you. If not, then I will talk to you again soon. On here, probably, however it is. Have a good night. Let me quit out first, though. Oh, before I do, no, I need to, yes, set a flight plan. So I do need to quit out. So have a look at the analysis. As you can see, there's a few loops at the end there. The analysis was generally pretty straightforward. Just a flight. Oh, hang on, got to save it. Haven't done that yet. Flight, save. And that was Liverpool to Caernarfon. Something like that. Okay. And let's end the flight. Alright. Flight planner for next time. So we're in Caernarfon. And we're going to head to a different country. Right, Ireland. Let's see. Let's go to Dublin for now. Yeah, we'll follow the standard visual flight rules again. And there's the route. Short route across the ocean. Lots of water. Navigation log says it's 71 miles. We're about 37 minutes. Okay, so let's save that. That's my next plan. Right, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you for watching, if you did.